Hi guys, so I'm going to teach you today how to make an animal that stands up out of cardboard. And because I have kind of run out of extra cardboard, I'm going to use just boxes. Like this is a cracker box, this is a brownie mix box. You could use, this is like a frozen dinner box. So I'm going to use one of these boxes to make this animal. Not that particular animal, I guess. So I think I'm going to use this box particularly. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up the box. And you're going to want to, let me move this stuff here a little bit. You're going to want to find the side of it that you can pull open. So there's our tabs, or you can just cut it open. So I'm going to try to get the most amount of cardboard. And I'm just going to cut one of these panels off. I'm going to use this panel for this. So I'm going to make a dog. Now, you do not have to look at pictures of silhouettes. In fact, it can be really confusing to look at pictures of silhouettes of animals. You could just make it on your own. But this is the really complicated part of this that is hard sometimes to understand. So let's say I'm going to make a silhouette of a dog. I want ears. I'm going to kind of go with like a Keith Haring dog. The mouth is open. Here's the neck. And I'm going to put the tail on and make it pretty abstract. Now, I'm not going to draw legs. And the reason is, if you make an animal just cutting out the whole silhouette, it just won't stand. We need to have legs that go the opposite direction so that it can actually stand up. Because otherwise, if these legs went this way, it would just fall down, right? So we need the support of those legs. So you're going to actually just close off the shape. So it's the shape of the animal without having legs. Now I want you to notice a couple of things. I didn't make anything small. I didn't make any small details here because if I did, there's a tendency in cardboard, especially when you're cutting it, for it to be not work out so hot. Then the next thing I'm going to do is make the legs. And I'm going to make the legs pretty short because I've run out of cardboard space. I'm going to make two exactly equal, well, that's not exactly equal, curves. Now I made these legs a little bit differently, and you can do it either like a V like that or like a curve. And then I'm going to make another curve inside. The other curve inside I want to be little because I'm going to be cutting a tab right there, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. So this is basically like my plan. And the tab is going to go here and here. So I'm going to plan that out. And the next thing I'm going to do is cut it. When you're cutting all these shapes out, oops, let me draw where the tab is going to be on this. So I want to make sure that I make the tab not too long, that it's going to cut my legs in half too, right? So everything kind of needs to be on the bigger side, all the features. So really delicate features are probably something you will not want to do. So I'm cutting both these parts out. So here's one of my legs, and I'll cut the tab right now. Boop. Don't cut any further than that, or you just shoop, cut your legs right off, right? Cut them in half. I'm going to cut out the next tab, or the next feet, sorry, legs. Notice that when I'm cutting, I'm turning the cardboard rather than my scissors. So my scissors pretty much, for the most part, stay in the same place. And I turn the cardboard instead of the scissors. So my scissors just kind of keep going like this. And this hand is the one that's working to cut stuff. And so I'm going to cut the tab right here. And then I'm going to cut out this animal. And this is why it's really good I didn't make a small tail, right? It is just harder to cut cardboard than it is to cut paper. I'm going to actually skip that for right now. And that's a good cutting technique too, right? I'm going to cut out the main shape. In fact, I'm just going to do this. Boop. So I don't have all the rest of this box. So it's sometimes good just to get out the main shape, and then I'm going to come in here and get the more details of cutting. But as I said again, Cardboard isn't as easy or as forgiving. It gets bent than paper. And so just like in cutting anything, you don't want very many small details in your animal. Cut this part out. And then cut this part out. And then I'm going to cut where the tabs are for the legs, right here and right here. So I'm going to put these legs on, and they're going to fit like that. Just kind of come up. And I'm going to put the other legs on, and they'll fit in there like that. And that one's a little bent forward. Sometimes that happens because the legs aren't exactly the same size. So I might want to pay attention to, oh, there I go. If I pulled it in a little bit, it worked. So you need to make sure that the tabs are the same size and the legs are the same size. So here it is standing up, and you can see that the legs are giving it the three-dimensional quality to be able to stand.